Yeah, jumping, 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 jumping.
Well, I was a little disappointed in dunk contest, but dunk contest is kind of disappointing every year in my opinion. The All-Star game was always fun to watch. So, yep.
The skills challenge was very boring, but when is it ever not boring to watch? The 3-point contest, I actually enjoyed. Kyrie and Eric Gordon went to the final round, and they did have a shoot-off, and Eric Gordon pulled it out. The dunk contest was maybe one of the worst I have ever seen in my life. Derrick Jones disappointed me. He had some good dunks, but it was disappointing. Glenn Robinson III, who exactly are you? And the All-Star game, I mean, as usual, no defense played, all offense. Still couldn't get to 200. Come on, guys.
I enjoyed All-Star Weekend for the most part. Saturday night was a little disappointing. The 3-point contest, Klay Thompson laid an absolute egg. The dunk contest, we won't even speak on that. But Friday night was good. The Rising Stars Challenge was really fun to watch. Jamal Murray was on fire. And Sunday night, the All-Star game, that's always fun to watch.
Jumping out the gym, jumping out the gym.
In my opinion, it was a really good deal for both teams. With the first and second round pick for the Kings, they really got something good to work with. But Boogie Cousins and Anthony Davis on the same team is really going to be a powerhouse in New Orleans.
I was going to say that this was a bad trade for the Kings. However, they do get the first and second round pick for the Pelicans. Also, they get to keep their first round pick. However, the Kings organization is not really known for creating good players and good franchise players into people who have potential. So, I mean, I guess we'll see what happens.
For the most part, I think both sides really won. If you boil it down, the Kings are going to get Buddy Hield, a first-round pick and a second-round pick, in a loaded draft class. The Pelicans being able to get Cousins and being able to keep all their 2018 picks is a phenomenal move. And I think Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins are going to go on to dominate the league. I mean, with no wing play, with Solomon Hill and Etuan Moore, you're not going to do much, but with talents like Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins, you're going to do great.
Jumping out the gym, jumping out the gym.
Well, honestly, I think the Raptors are going to be a really good team the second half of the season. With the trade for Ibaka and Lowry and DeRozan already on the team, they're really going to be a powerhouse in the East Conference.
I'm going to go with the Washington Wizards. John Wall is a top 5 point guard in the league. I don't care what anybody says. Numbers show it. Bradley Beal, he's on and off, but lately he's been really good, and that two-punch combo right there is deadly when they're both on. So I'm going to have to go with them.
Let me first say that I think the Warriors are going to continue to be the best team in basketball history. That's not a doubt. And I think that the Celtics pull off a good move at the deadline and get Jimmy Butler or maybe even Paul George, and they catch fire and challenge the Cavs for that Eastern Conference final spot.
Jumping out the gym, jumping out the gym. No Dominique, money jumping out the gym. Jumping out the gym, jumping out the gym. No spud, well, money jumping out the gym.